have over 100 chapters across the U.S. And we're proud to say that we have 4 chapters right here in the metro Atlanta area. When we meet with young people, we get a chance to mentor them and instill basic values of ethics into them. We have a saying, what they see is what they'll be. So we get a great opportunity to teach them the right way to do things. And with an issue such as human trafficking, we get a chance to educate them about the right and wrong way to do things. So on behalf of our board, our staff, and the more than 10,000 men that are part of this chapter who work as volunteers, we're looking forward to this partnership and growing the partnership and being able to provide volunteer help and assistance with Safe America.
We have another organization that's involved in safety, and it's really focused more on railroads. But transportation is important wherever you are. And Franklin Brown, who's the chairman of Georgia Operations Lifesaver, is here. Let's welcome Franklin.
Thank you, man. Our company, Dixie Precast, has been involved in rail safety and Great Crossing safety for close to 40 years. I've been involved with Operation Lifesaver about 30 years, and now the current chairman of the board. We focus primarily on highway grade crossing safety. We have a vehicle that educates children at schools and fairs. We offer programs to police forces, ambulance services, and a number of different outlets to educate highway grade crossing safety. People still try to outrun trains and go around gates. Through that, I got involved with Lynn, with our executive director, Jenny Glasgow, at Safe America. And when I realized what Safe America is doing and accomplishing, especially in child trafficking, human trafficking, and veterans in need, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. And Lynn graciously invited me to become a part of Safe America. And the more I do, the more impressed I get with it. It's a fantastic organization. And this is just a perfect example of where the hearts and souls are in this group. Thank you.
Nice job. Let's hear it for Franklin. We're going to show you something on the monitors that you can do before you leave. It's real simple. It takes 3 minutes, and it's actually doing a survey, so you can show us things that you worry about or others are worrying about. For example, we've had over 200 people take a survey in the last 4 weeks here. They do that every day when they come off a plane. They'll stop by here. And listen to this, 100% of those who've done this survey said they're worried about their kids being bullied, 100%. A third of those people that have stopped by have said they don't feel that they could survive an active shooter incident. And 2/3 of those people have said that they have emergency kits in their home, but then 1/3 of them said they don't feel that they could survive a disaster. So when you think about all these other issues, those are things that we're going to share information on too. And again, with our Be Safe America program with UPS, this is going to be something we talk to people about. Well, I think that one person who's a great communicator, and hopefully you'll hear him, is the former director of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. He's now a new Safe America board member. He's a great guy, and let me welcome Harris Blackwood. Let's welcome Harris.
Thank you.
Good.
We saw in Georgia this week how important it is when you see something, you say something. We took a prospective terrorist off of the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got to be the eyes and ears. Our law enforcement does a magnificent job, but there's only so many of them. We must be the eyes and ears that helps tell our law enforcement when they see something that doesn't look right. You know, our law enforcement, particularly our traffic officers, are often the first person who might see somebody who's in a difficult situation as a passenger in a car. And we're working on that throughout this state. But ladies and gentlemen, the burden is on us. You know, sometimes we have that, we sort of go around with blinders on like they used to have an old mule. Well, We've got to take the blinders off, and we've got to look around us. And when we see something that doesn't look right, particularly in this time when many visitors are in our city, we have got to be the eyes and ears that help support our law enforcement and support those who may be in trouble. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless the great state of Georgia.
Now, I said we have these surveys that we can ask you to do, and it takes a couple of minutes. We'll let our good research vice president, I'm looking for him right now. Oh, there he is. Okay. Come on over here. Stephen George has been doing a great job helping staff this booth. And Stephen, I'm going to let you explain in front of a monitor in a second how to do the survey. How about that? But we have others that are here. I'm not going to introduce everybody here today, but I'm going to thank everybody for being here. Dr. Adebo, who's from Wellstar, let's welcome him up here. We're doing work with him to help veterans, and the USO, by the way, has said to us they want to be a part of this program. They were here earlier, Gabriel, so just to let you know, and Jeff, we're going to work with the USO as well. So when you look at all this, again, I think you've seen this and you've been impressed. Anything you'd like to share?
No, as a physician, a lot of times we don't get to interact directly with the people that we serve. I know Wellstar is really big about entering into the community and being able to integrate. We also work with the Brain Injury Association of Georgia and Atlanta Medical Downtown, so it's outstanding that we're able to educate the community and be able to interact with them directly. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well, I think you've heard a lot. Thanks for listening. I'm going to again ask Stephen George to have you all come over here, and you can hear close to this digital monitor how to do the survey and some of the results we've got. And if you want to volunteer, and Andrea Winters, if you don't mind, come up here. Andrea is another staff member, a great young lady. Let's say hi to Andrea. Welcome her. And Ren Hammondtree. Ren and Andrea are both working on this booth, and they're going to have a 3-ring binder that they can have you sign up if you want to volunteer. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, I'll look forward to answering them, but thank you for being here today. Okay, everybody?